This is what men want to fuck. They're not about to take no bitches like that serious. You see, we're not taking hoes like this serious, Royal. So we're not doing. They're good to look at. They're good to get your rocks off, but we don't take women like this serious. Matter of fact, I would tell you that the more attractive a girl is, and the more she on social media showcasing her beauty, the more fucked up in the head she is. I think we need to redefine stuff, man. 'Cause I can already see where this is going. Because we don't live in the damn 70s and 60s and 50s no more. Only reason why the tradition was the way it was because men were required to provide everything for the family because women were incapable of during these times. You know what I'm saying? Their rights and opportunities were limited, and a lot of that stuff had to be provided by the man, which forced the woman to be at home and emphasizes where gender roles are supposed to be because the woman is known as a nurturer, duh, and the man is supposed to be protecting and providing, duh. But we need to start redefining stuff, or we need to start reorganizing how relationships take place because of where we are today in society. Because everybody knows a woman can do whatever a man can do today, as far as money, opportunities, career, successes, things of that nature, where they don't need a man. A woman does not need a man anymore. So the traditional side of things is like deteriorating in front of us, like it's vanishing, right? So the only thing you can hope for is find you a partner who still believes in those gender roles, right? That would be a good baseline for things of this nature, man. But like, if you're a modern woman and you're working, you make a good living, there's no reason why a man should be taking care of everything when you're totally capable of providing, which is where the majority of relationships exist nowadays because an average quality of living requires two incomes. The days of the man paying for everything are long gone unless you're dealing with men up here in the top fucking 5%. Everyone needs to get on to the fact that we're in a whole different space. At the end of the day, what it's going to require is when you're in a relationship, you need to define exactly how you want your relationship to exist. What are you responsible for? What am I responsible for? What makes you comfortable? What make me comfortable? That's how it has to be. That's up to the people involved in that relationship to figure out what their sweet spot is. So we are, man. This traditional modern thing is we need to come up with a different word.
This is why most men do not want a relationship anymore. Because the majority of modern women is for the street.
I just woke up from a nap and this is what I see.
You said the majority of modern women today are for the streets, which means they all out here are hoes. And if that's what he believes, it's his right to believe that, and he don't want to fuck with modern women because if he believes they a hoe, why would he fuck with them? Right? So
Can I have no peace? This guy just made an entire video explaining how modern women have too much autonomy over their own bodies for his liking.
she definitely twisted his words, right? Autonomy over their body. Everyone has autonomy over their body. You can do whatever you want to do with your body, but there's consequences for the actions you take. And if you out here hoeing around, men have the right not to want to deal with your ass. The entitlement, right? The fuck out of here. The autonomy. The fuck out of here. That's whack.
Too much specs. There's OnlyFans now, so women can profit off of their own bodies instead of being creeped on by men for free. Essentially, what he
So, let's peel that back a little bit. So she's trying to say that she doesn't appreciate or she doesn't like the creeps giving her this type of attention. That's the way she described it. Like, I don't imagine anyone would want attention for creeps, but it totally changes if you can get monetized for it. You have no problem with the creeps then. It's kind of contradiction, isn't it? And I mean, it's your right to do OnlyFans, but like I say, there are consequences for your actions. And the majority of men out here, men worth a damn, they are not going to be wanting to wife up, take nobody serious that is out here, got their ass and pussy and titties out for everybody to see on OnlyFans. In addition to the things you may be doing with your body on OnlyFans. Come on, man. Make it make sense now. Make it make sense now.
He's saying is women have too much control over themselves these days, and I don't like it. In the comments, you see people saying, well, if you want to date men, just say that, teehee. And like, I get it, it's a joke, haha. But like, men have been socialized and conditioned to have as much schmecks as possible. Otherwise, they're shamed by other men for not having enough schmecks. In this video, he referred to women who have a lot of schmecks and, you know, have control over their bodies as used goods. So, by his logic, men would be used goods as well.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Come on now. Come on now. Men and women are entirely different. We know this. We know this. It's extremely hard for your average man to get some ass. They got to have something to offer. They got to have some resources. They got to be something about them to get some ass. Men ain't out here just smashing, especially right now. Especially right now, given the way society is, especially right now. It's always easy for women to get sex. There's no work required. You just go up into a bar, say I'm available to smash. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be trying to smash regardless who you are or how you look, because it's the way the world is. So if it's this easy for your ass to get dick, and you out here taking advantage of the fact that you can get dick so easily, why would anybody take your ass serious? That's what you call a hoe. If you out here giving the fucking kitty to everybody, then you a hoe. Totally opposite if a man's out here fucking a lot of hoes, because it's hard for men to fuck a lot of hoes. So there's something special about this man that allows him to get so much ass. That's why it's praised by men. That's why it's not praised that a woman is out here fucking around. Because it's easy, especially if you're an attractive woman and you out here throwing a pussy around. Oh my God, that's the worst kind. Stay as far away from this person as possible. Something wrong with her. She got demons. She probably got some STDs. Something wrong with her. She got a low self-esteem. She insecure as shit because she's way too bad to be out here letting everybody slide in. It requires a woman to have some discipline, have some restraint. You know what I'm saying? Be selective on who she allows up in her, because anybody's going to try to get up in her. The majority of men are going to try to get up in her. Come on now. Come on now. Make it make sense. Next.
If you call the cops, me, you're p***y. That's
if you me? But what if you call the cops? What does that mean?
I don't call the cops. I would never.
I ain't gonna lie, you toxic. I ain't gonna hold you.
Your toxicity level is off the charts right now.
Rise, like,
I feel like I should be able to stab you in your leg and you're not gonna call the cops. If you call the cops, you're a bitch.
You can't make this shit up.
All right, so if you stab him in the leg, they you out, right?
I like
then
that.
What? Then what?
Turn me on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. You need some therapy.
Next question.
I'm not even gonna get that shit no attention, bro. Come on, man. That's next. This is what men want to fuck. They're not about to take no bitches like that serious. You see, we're not taking hoes like this serious, Royal. So we're not doing. They're good to look at. They're good to get your rocks off. But we don't take women like this serious. Matter of fact, I would tell you that the more attractive a girl is, and the more she on social media showcasing her beauty, the more fucked up in the head she is. She's entitled. She needs validation, or she's had validation her whole life, where she feel like a man needs to be extraordinary for her attention when she herself is not eligible for it. All she is useful for one thing, and that's for sticking tips. Right. You want you having values, morals, want to take care of the kids, take care of the family. You know what I mean? That's what he's talking about. You know what I mean? All right, next, let's go.
Girl, look. Us women, we not asking for much.
Period,
I want a 6-foot
sis.
man, okay? 6 figures.
Facts.
No, scratch that. 8 figures.
Oh, yes, girl,
He's got
8. You deserve better.
Because I ain't doing it. He's got to clean, because that's slave work.
We ain't not
and
cleaning.
He's got
Hell
to be,
no.
good with family and everything. That's not a lot to ask for.
No,
right?
sis, it's not. It's totally
okay,
practical.
yeah, and all I want is a girl who respects me and is not a hoe. Please,
Facts.
not a hoe.
What?
Facts.
You're a misogynoir. You hate women.
That's
no.
all
If you
facts.
have a small dick,
That's
just say
all
that.
facts.
If you're
That's all facts. That's all facts. It's all facts. Stay away from the modern woman. Stay away. Stay away.
Yeah. Do you take your trash out?
I'm a woman. I don't. Are you crazy?
Patriarchy.
I am the only girl.
And women say shit like this, like, oh, well, I want a man.
That's hard. He said patriarchy. Do you take your trash out? She said no. He said patriarchy. Well, It's a double standard. They have no problem when it works for them, but they have all the problems when it don't work for them. Ain't no patriarchy no more. Ain't no patriarchy no more, bro. Ain't no patriarchy.
And to do all that, and I'm gonna hold the house down. My God, Pierre, you been to my house.
Yeah.
How clean is my house?
Immaculate.
Go ahead, Pierre.
I've never even seen trash in this man's trash can.
This is with cooking. This is with cleaning. I don't need that. I'm a beast.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my son. That's right. That's right. You can't have this shit yet. You need to wait 20 years and 6 months. Nope, not yet. You got 20 more years left, bro.
Okay, so can I ask what role does a woman play in your life? Besides,
I don't want. That's for her to answer.
That's for her to answer.
Yes, because
but what are you lacking in your life that you need a woman for? Because at this point, you can pay.
That's the thing about it. Like, if we were dating and I bring you into my life,
what was the question? What?
For her to answer.
Yes, because
but what are you lacking in your life that you need a woman for? Because at this point, you can pay. The woman play in your life.
What? You want beer that bad, bro? You want beer that bad? Huh? Are you sick of hearing them? They ain't talking about nothing. This is stuff you gotta be prepared for, bro. This what you need to be prepared for, dog. What was the question that she asked? What was the question that she asked, dog?
Can I ask what role does a woman play in your life? Besides,
I don't want. That's for her to answer.
That's
that's her. Well, I don't know. They're only giving us a small snippet of this video, so I don't know the entire context of the conversation, man. But she's saying, if you cook and you clean, what role does women play in your life? It's like she's putting those responsibilities on the women for a relationship in general or with him. She's doing that, not him. He's saying, I don't need a woman for any of that. I don't need a woman. I want a woman, right? I would imagine the answer to this would be companionship, right? You want somebody to rock with you. Your life is better with somebody than being alone, and you need a good one for that, right? And I don't need you to do these things for me. I mean, it would be easier if you did do these things for me, and not those things in particular, but anything that makes my life easier. My life should be easier with you than without you, right? But I don't need any of it. I would like it, and I would like a companion, right? That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about here, bro. Why is this shit so fucking blurry? You messed this up. Did you mess this up? All right.
Her to answer.
Yes, because
but what are you lacking in your life that you need a woman for? Because at this point, you can pay.
That's the thing about it. Like, if we were dating and I bring you into my life, I'm bringing it around. I'm not bringing you into my life because I'm lacking something. I'm bringing you into my life because I enjoy you. I don't need you to add anything but your spirit. You know, maybe like I need you to add. You gotta have some money. You gotta have the bank. You gotta do that. But I'm in dead ass.
Oh, that's bars, dog. Bars.
A lot of you men bring up, oh, this is modern women. We don't like modern women. But are you really a man that can handle a traditional woman? Can you pay all the bills? Can you leave the house? Can you make sure that everything's taken care of without any concern? Can you?
I think we're gonna end it there, bro, because you gonna cause issues. But she on the same shit that I was talking about before. Like, we got the whole modern versus traditional type of thing. Like, there's a lot of negative shit that comes with a fucking modern woman. So that's what we're attacking. We're not attacking them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's content out here that's attacking the modern man. And if there are men out here who ain't got their shit together that are requiring a woman to be traditional, where she is at home doing this, that, and the third, and they're not capable of sustaining or providing this type of life for this woman, then you need to shut the fuck up. That's not where the majority of people live. They don't live in that space. But I would assume that there's a lot of toxic ass traits that come with the modern women that are not good for a relationship. It ain't about just a woman being traditional, being a homemaker, and just being at home cooking and cleaning. I don't imagine that's where a lot of this energy is coming from with a man. It's the toxicity that they do not like with the modern woman. I don't need you. I got my own. I don't need you. I got my own. Right? Essentially, a man does not want to be in a relationship with another man, and modern women typically are masculine as fuck, right? They're not feminine, they're not submissive, but that's a whole different conversation. Regardless of how traditional you are, and the best types of relationships, for the majority, the dynamic should be that the woman is submissive to the man, but the man needs to be worthy enough to make this to not make this woman submit, but to have this woman wanting to submit to this man, because a woman wants to feel like a woman, but they need a certain type of man to make them feel like a woman. That's where the dynamic is. That's where you gotta find. That's what you gotta find. A lot of these women are not finding a man that is capable of making them want to be a certain type of woman. A lot of times, these women have never been in that type of situation, though. So it's like when they find a man that they would, be okay or be all right with submitting to, they don't even know how to fucking do it, because they've never been that way before. It takes some molding and a lot of takes a lot of work to break someone out of that, out of this. Yeah, I know from experience. It takes a lot of work. So yeah, all things. Hopefully you ain't got to deal with it. Hopefully, I'll be out here with all the other crew out here trying to fix things for you, so you ain't got to deal with none of this shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, you see yourself? You see yourself? Look. You see that? Anyway, man, night talk with little man Royal Knight. We out here. Peace.